Hi everyone, good to see you again. I'm coming back to play with some new makeup I just got. I ordered the Amrezy from Anastasia Beverly Hills, so I'm excited to try that. And I've already put my foundation on and a little bit of concealer, did my brows so that we don't take up too much time. So yeah, we'll get started with that. I brought most of my stuff in here. Hopefully I have everything I need. And let me show you this palette. It is so beautiful. I'm going to try and raise up the mirror so it doesn't glare at you too badly. So I'm anxious to try it out. Honestly, I have never tried their shadows, and so I'm anxious to try this. And this is my first time looking at it. I just picked it up. I ordered it online through Ulta and picked it up at my local store. And so I'm anxious to try this. And I'm trying to pull out my brushes here. I tried to bring them all with me. This is my Sigma E40. So that's what brush I'm going to be using right now. And I think I'm going to go into this color here. It's called Wasted. And kind of use that as my base color. And I actually don't know where I'm going to go with these colors. I may be sorry that I did all my foundation and concealer right away, because these glitters are kind of looking good. All right, and then again, I have hooded eyes. You can see, you know, yeah, they're hooded. And I'm trying to concentrate on looking at the camera part of my phone. I do use my iPhone right now until I get a video camera. I want to wait and kind of see how it goes. But anyway, I keep forgetting to look at the camera portion of it. I keep looking at the red dot that's just like the stop and go thing. Anyway, so I need to be careful about how I do my makeup because of the hooded eyes. So what color do I want next? Let's try, I'm going to try this one right here. It's actually called Anastasia. So I'm going to try that one. Knocking off some of the extra. I'm still using my big 40 because I'm not getting too detailed yet. I'm just going to put this on the inside here a little bit. Hope you guys are having a great day. Now that I get the better light, I think these videos will turn out better, so I'm going to try and do 2 a week. My goal is Wednesdays and Saturdays, so be looking for videos Wednesdays and Saturdays. Now that I'm starting to get the hang of it, it's easier to like plan ahead and do that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Next brush. I am using my Sigma E70. It's an angled shading, and I tend to use that more like in my crease area. And I'm trying to look to see what is going to be a good kind of transition color. I think that I'm going to use this one. It's called OG. Let's see how that one does. Ooh, it's dark. It's dark. But not too bad. So as you can see, I don't go all the way with my transition color because of the hooded eyes. I will fade it out a little bit there, but I try to go kind of more almost halfway, like more of like maybe 2/3 with that. I apologize, I'm sniffing a little bit. Got a little bit of sinus stuff going on. That's pretty cool. Kind of a rusty, orangey kind of, well, maybe not rust. I don't know, it's hard to qualify the look of that. That's pretty. What do you think? Again, I'm looking at the red dot instead of the camera. And I even put a bright post-it so I would look at the camera instead. Oh well, I'll get the hang of it. Oh, by the way, for my foundation, I don't know if I mentioned it, I use Laura Mercier. I use the hydrating primer first, and then I used her foundation, and I used her concealer and eye primer. So the whole foundation is Laura Mercier. Hey, that's not so bad. Pretty good. I feel like I need a color pop though. We might do that. What's next? We need to go a little darker. And I think I'm going to pick up a different brush. And this is not Sigma. This is a Chanel brush. It's their eyeshadow brush. But I really like the almost pointiness of it. It's a little bit rigid, not too bad. I find it's really good because I have small eyes to fit into this little area. So that's kind of one of my favorites that I've had for a long time. I think I'm going to go into this color. It's called Yugo. It's got a little bit of a purple to it. So let's see how that looks. And I'm just going in very carefully right into the edge of my lid there. And then after I pat down most of the product there, I'm going to start blending it up and over a little. So you can see it's getting darker. And it kind of helps to lift the hood a little bit. See, I don't have the darker over here. So yeah, the dark kind of starts to help lift my hood a little bit. A little bit more product. I'm going to carry it up a little bit more. I've learned the hard way most of the time. It's how I learn. But I learned to pick up a little product at a time. You can always build, but you can't take away. So better to start off light and build from there. Takes a little longer, but the end result is better. Yeah. So you can see it's lifted my hood up a little bit there. And I'm going to take what's left on my brush here and start to blend a little bit into this area here. Oh, I like that. That is pretty. Yugo. Purple's my favorite color, so it works. So do any of you find that you're able to do one eye better than the other? I'm sure most people do. So now I'm working on my left eye. I'm right-handed, so Usually this is the one I have more trouble with. We're going though. We're getting there. I like how this blends. It blends almost effortlessly. I've had some shadows where I've had to really go over with a blending brush to get the edges just nice and smoothed out. These are almost smoothing out on their own. A little more on this side. Assess the situation. That looks pretty good. And I have a Sigma eye shading. This is a narrow one though. And I use that, I'm trying to think, I might mix a couple of colors. The Wasted that I used all over and the OG. Just to try and get a little bit lighter, but I want to get some shadow underneath here. Bring it up a little bit. See how that looks? Kind of defines the eye a little bit more. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Do any of you make faces when you're doing your eyes? I just noticed I'm going, ooh. Huh. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I still think I need a little pop of color. What do you think? Should we play? Let's see. I think I'm going to go back to my Chanel brush, a little bit smaller. Hugo's kind of a little purplish. I think I might try this color here, this kind of purpley pink, and it's called Cupcake. And we'll bring that. What do you think? I like it. Yeah. I like that a lot. Nice little purpley pink color. I think I'm going to go with a little bit more Hugo. Try and darken it up a little bit more there. Perfect. And I might put a little bit more Cupcake on. Make my eyes bright and shiny. Yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, I think, and I could be generalizing, you know, this isn't everybody, but I notice a lot of women my age and older, they shy away from brighter colors, glitter, all of that. I don't think you have to. I think we should do whatever makes us happy. And if a little color and a little glitter makes you happy, then why not, right? There's no reason you shouldn't. There's no rules like that. It's not a law against it. Do whatever makes you happy, makes you feel beautiful. And if you like playing with makeup and playing with color and all of that, then do it. All right, let's blend out some edges a little bit using my 40, number 40 from Sigma again. Just want to make it look less harsh. Blend out all the edges. Yeah, I think that looks good. I just realized I forgot to bring an eyeliner in here. We definitely need an eyeliner. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I brought my NYX. I just got this eyeliner from NYX when I went for my little shopping spree to Ulta. And actually, I might have to use the camera as my mirror, because another thing I do, because I have small hooded eyes, I hope I can use the camera for this. I do what's called tight lining. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I guess I didn't prepare well for this. Okay, I can do it from above though. Usually I'll lift my lid up a little bit so I can see like underneath and get right under the eyelashes, but still along the lid. But you can do it from above. And what you do is you get as close like to inside the eyelashes as you can. Because I have small eyes and they're hooded, I don't want to fill a lot of real estate with my liner. So you can see I just put a little bit there. I'm going to bring it up a little on the corner. There we go. And then on the lower lid, I tend to like to use shadow, unless I am going for a really dramatic look. But I think I'm going to use the Yugo, that dark purpley that we used. And I'm just going to use my angled brush and bring it in really close to the lashes. And I bring it up a little bit to join the shadow up there. And I've given dimension to the eyes. Yay. Might as well do this side, and then I'll do the liner up top. And I just realized I forgot to bring mascara in here too. I guess I wasn't planning very well. It is early though. And I'm filming on a Saturday morning. It's usually my quiet time. Like I've said before, I'm a nurse and I work at a surgery center. So the week can be kind of busy. Yesterday was especially busy. We had more patients than we've had in a while. And usually our busy time is like right before the holidays, because everybody's kind of met their deductibles and so they're trying to get their elective stuff done so that insurance will cover it. Not too shabby. All right. I brought my Blendiful in with me. That's what I did my my foundation with. Just gonna kind of go along here I think that's pretty. All right, before I run and get my my mascara, which I forgot, silly me, I'm gonna go ahead and do my cheeks and all. And I'm using my favorite Hourglass palette, the Ambient Ghost. And what do I want to do first? I am going to do some bronzing. So right here. Going right along the edge of the cheekbone there. Give me some definition. And this brush is the Airbrush Powder Wand. Number, oh, it does have a number. 108. I actually just got this brush. I saw it and I'm like, ooh, their brushes are very soft. And I wasn't liking the brush that I was using for my bronzer, so I thought I'd give this a try. Looking pretty good. I'll go ahead and use the camera to do the rest here. Why not, right? A little bit underneath there. I feel like this side needs more. I guess we're good there. And then I am going to use the number 40 again. I have two of them actually. I'm going to put a little bit down the edge of my nose here. Kind of give it a little definition. Maybe a little bit more on top. And then this is Sigma F37. They call it a spotlight duster. But I've been using this lately with my blush. And we're just going to put that in the apples of the cheek. And I'm actually just swirling the two blush colors together, because I find they're pretty together. So we add a little blush in. All right. And then we'll do a little highlighter. I have my Estee Lauder one here with me. And I go pretty light with this, just around the eyes here. Brighten things up a little bit. And it's not real heavy, so if you're worried about using a highlighter, this one's a pretty good one. The other one I like, and I have it in here with me, is my Milk one. That one's nice too. This one's kind of a champagne-y color. This looks like it's really dark, but it's not. It goes on very nice. Actually, I'll do a little swatch for you so you can see what that looks like. All right, let me pull that out. I'll just put it on the back of my hand here. Put a good amount of it. It's really, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Can you see it? It's very subtle, but the light does catch it. My wrinkly old hands doesn't show it up very well. But maybe if I do it on a smoother part of my hand. Maybe you can see a little shine. Yeah, so like I said, it looks really dark, but it's not. It goes on very nicely. And, oh sure, now I'm seeing it on my hand. All right, and I forgot my mascara, like I said, so let me run and get that, and we'll finish up this makeup. Okay, I'm back. First, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And I've been using this little guy by Japanesque because I have little eyes. And the big, or the regular size, I should say, eyelash curlers were just too much for my eyes. It was hard to get in there. They have started making ones that are specifically for a smaller eye, more, you know, my shape. And I did buy one, but I haven't unpackaged it yet, so we'll use that some other time. I'm gonna get in there and curl my eyelashes. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. And then I start off with my Marc Jacobs primer. It's not white like some other primers. You can probably still see it a little bit though. It's kind of more of a flesh tone. And I only put it on my upper eyelashes. Alrighty. And then we go in with the mascara. Again, I'm using Marc Jacobs. And I'm making that O sign sound or face again. I'm sure some of you are moms and grandmas. I have a grandma. I have a, well, actually he'll be 3 in April, my grandson. So that face I was making putting on my eyelashes reminded me of, you know, when you're feeding your kids or grandkids or whatever. Did you ever find yourself opening your own mouth? Like, ah. I know. There. Not bad, huh? Very cool. Now, I'm going to put on a little lipstick. And I'm using Pillow Talk Lip Cheat lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury. I just realized I probably, oops, oopsie. Should set everything before I put my lipstick on. All right, I did make a little oopsie there because I was trying to talk. You know what? I might put a little bit more around here too. Just some more concealer. There we go. That's better. Better. All right. Let's set the old makeup first. A little bit of powder. And I'm using the Laura Mercier. And I just tap a little bit into the lid. And then I swirl my brush around there, kind of knock off the extra, and then swirl it around my face. Just to give it a little bit of a blur. There we go. Now let's finish with the lip liner. And you can use lip liner, you don't have to. Some people don't, that's okay. I do mostly because I had a little accident many years ago before I had kids, and my lip ripped like all the way up, and so I have a little scar, and like this side is a little bit smaller and down a little from the other side, so to add symmetry I kind of draw it in so that it matches. Really hard to talk when you're putting lip stuff on. Alright, and then I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. If I put a lot of color into my eyes, I tend to go a little bit more nude with my lipstick. And then, I was going to put a little lip gloss on and I dropped it on the floor. Here we go. I'm back. And I'm going to use the Cocoa, which I've used before on a video. This is by Kylie. Get a little bit of cocoa on there. That brings a little bit more pink to it to kind of match the eyes a little bit better. There. All done. Last step, I use Pretty Fresh ColourPop setting spray. Give it a good spray. And I have a fan going on in this room, so that'll help it dry a little bit. And then I kind of pat it in a little bit too. Even it out. So there you go. That is colors from Amrezy, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and there's those colors again. Look at that bright blue. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to try that sometime soon. All right. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I always have fun putting on makeup. And until next time, ciao, Bella.